welcome to St James's Street. Now, as you can see in the background, we do actually have track laid down, and we will show you this in the update video because there is a lot of update to show you in this video. I know it has been 2 months since the last layout update, but during these 2 months I have been busy getting the track ready and it's all pinned down now. The track though I've got from Hatton's. I've got some from Tops Trains in Stafford, which was a really nice shop to go to, and we also got the rest off Amazon. We're also going to show you a couple of locomotives in this video that I brought off eBay, and to finish it off we're going to show you a couple of buildings that I brought off, one off Amazon and the other off Rails of Sheffield as well. But before we start with the video, I think we're going to talk about this Class 47 that I've got here. Now this is a direct rail service livery, and this is numbered 47501. Now the Hornby box is here, and the number of this is R2353, which I'll just show you here. But I got this off this lovely Class 47. Now I got this off, I don't know if it was the Gressley Bridge Open Day or the Carlisle King Moor Open Day, but I got it off one of the open days for DRS. It was at a good price as well, so I thought, well, I wanted it because I actually do like 47501. So that's a lovely addition, but it's not for this layout though, because this layout's going to be set in the late 80s. So without further ado, we're going to get on with the update and show you what's been going on here. We're going to start in this corner here. Now, yes, there is a bit of track missing here, but there is track pinned down to this lift up section here. Don't know how we're going to do that yet, but I'll just gently put that down. But it is going to run around in a loop. Now here, the scenic is going to break here. There's going to be like a tunnel here, which is going to be like a little embankment here, and so on. So that's that corner done. Here I've got a couple of sidings here, so I'm going to have something like, well, I was thinking of like a little cement area here, but I haven't decided what's going here yet. But there's going to be a couple of sidings, and it's going to be something railway related here as well. Now it is curved a little bit here because that's how I want it. Well, I had some R606 track, I think that's what it is, yeah, R606. So I thought, well, I might as well go R604 and R608 just to even that out. So it does curve in a little bit here. And then the sidings are actually connected onto this point here. There's a nice little junction here, which I'll explain why this junction's here, because we do have another piece of track here, which is going to be like a branch line. Now this branch line's scenic break is going to end roughly here. So this is going to be scenery here. Because when we get to the station, which is just round here, where this DRS Class 47 is with Network South East coaches, there is going to be 2 platforms here. So my station is actually going to be here. Now my station was originally going to be along here, but unfortunately due to it was a ball ache to get it planned, I've moved the station to here. So we're going to have, so this line here is going to be a fast line. That's going to be a platform on this side and a platform on this side. So it's going to look like Princess Risborough, Ruislip a little bit. That's how the layout's going to be. But this scene here is actually going to be a scenic break because I'm going to have a tunnel here, but there is going to be some buildings up above, like Gowerton Parkway is a good example. So there's going to be a raised section here with some buildings on top of it, and here is just going to be where there's going to be no scenery. So it's going to be normal here. So basically this side, you could say, is kind of complete, and the scenery is probably going to start here and it's going to go all the way around the layout. The branch line seated brake's going to end here, and the main line seated brake's going to end here. I do have a couple of good ideas, especially this one, because here, why I've curved it in, I'm thinking of hanging a little disused railway station there. But my main station, St James's Street, is going to be here. So hopefully that's roughly what I've got planned for this layout. I haven't really decided what I'm going to have yet, but that's roughly where the station's going to go, and that's roughly where the scenic brake's going to end, and what I'm going to show you now is all going to be scenery, but I haven't decided what's going where yet. Apart from here, I think, like I said, there's definitely going to be something railway related here in these sidings, and there's going to be a nice tool here to break the scenery. So I think it's about time to show you some new additions to St James's Street now. If you hear thundering, I do apologise because it is starting to peak down with rain and it's starting to thunder a bit. But anyway, it's time to show you the new additions to St James's Street. Now this model that I've got first is actually a LIMA Class 47. Now when I saw this model I thought I have to have it because since I'm setting my layout in the Devon area in the late 80s, there has been some ScotRail Class 47s showing up at Exeter and St David's. And there was a picture on Flickr I saw of this exact model that I've got here at St David's in about 1988. So the model I've got here is a LIMA Class 47 461 Charles Ray Macintosh, and it does look like a good model indeed. It has been tested, it runs okay. The only thing that I don't like about this model is roughly, you can just see my finger there, because that part is not actually yellow. I think it's like a black colour or a murky yellow, so it will need some attention sorted to make this look like in its right guise, you could say, or right error. But other than that, it is a lovely loco to have on St James's Street. Now I'm going to show you the next locomotive. It's another LIMA locomotive, but it's not a Class 47. Now this next model I'm going to show you, as I mentioned, is another LIMA locomotive, but I got this actually from Rails of Sheffield. I saw it on eBay and I thought I've got to buy it off eBay. It was a buy it now price, so I didn't have to bid for this. So this next locomotive I show you is a LIMA Class 50. Just park him there. And this is 50046 Ajax, which is the exact Class 50 I wanted. I did see this on eBay once going for about 70 odd quid or 80 quid, and I thought that's a bit too much. But I got this for about a good £45. I'll just move it forward a bit so you can see. There we go. But I definitely wanted a Class 50 for the layout, and 50046 was the exact one I wanted. And I'm quite happy with it actually. It is actually a good runner as well. So they're the two locos that I brought for St James's Street. So it's a LIMA Class 47, Charles Ray Macintosh, and a LIMA Class 50, 50046 Ajax. Now it's time to show you a couple of buildings that I brought. Now the next thing I've got is actually from Throne Model Centre, which I actually got this off Amazon. I had some vouchers and I decided to spend these vouchers on this low relief building that I've got in my hands. Now what the plan is for the layout is, because the station, like I said, is going to go here, but I'm going to have a little retaining wall here. There's going to be some buildings on the back, and this is one of the buildings that I'm actually going to use for this layout. Now this is a Hornby Scaledale scenery range, and it's a low relief county hall. I'll just bring it up to the camera now, which that does actually look beautiful, to be honest. Cost me about, I think it was £27.99, something like that, off Amazon. But it is a lovely building indeed, and it's a great addition to the layout. As I mentioned, this building right here is going to be on the back, behind the station. But speaking of the station, my next building that I'm going to show you is the station building for the layout. This right here is the next building that I'm going to show you. Now this is 44/066 and it's a Bachmann building. But it is the Art Deco station building. And it's just actually right here that I've got here in my hands now. Now I think this building is actually based off Sudbury on the Piccadilly line. But it looks like an underground building, and to be honest, it does look beautiful indeed. And to be honest, I'm a sucker for Art Deco a little bit, so having this as my station building is actually quite good. Now on the layout, the plan is to have the station building above. Let's, for example, this LIMA coach is going to go roughly where the building's going to go above. So the track's going to be under there and the building's going to be above it. Basically the section that I've got planned over in that corner there is where this Bachmann building's going to go. So it is actually going to be raised up a little bit, as the building's going to be there with a little town scene above the layout, and then the platforms are going to be there. As I mentioned, this is absolutely beautiful indeed. And this is the Bachmann Art Deco station building. So I hope you enjoyed this update of St James's Street. As I mentioned, the track is pinned down. We're going to be probably starting next on ballasting it, but I don't know when I'm going to get round to it, to be honest. Also, the lift up section will need to be sorted out with them. Don't know how we're going to sort that out, because I think I might have to cut a bit of track in half just so we can put some like metal or some steel things underneath it so it can continue round. I think I got the idea off Ballybrook, to be honest, when I was watching one of their live streams on Facebook Friday on Facebook. It's the one when the 158 fell off the tracks. I'm going to end this now because it is actually thundering and it has started lightning as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this little update. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. I'm Simon, so thank you for watching. I will see you for the next update. It may be a month's time or it may be a couple of months. I don't know when the update's going to be, but the next one. But hopefully you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.